So check out what's going on here. I've had a bowl of oatmeal with a cup of coffee. They're both pretty excellent. Right now I have a bowl of beans. It's got a Polish dog in there with barbecue sauce, sriracha, mustard, cayenne, and tahini seasoning. I have a power drink here. I had 2 of those last night, like trying to catch up. And, oh, look at this, a bowl of fruit. Wow, that's amazing. What a pleasant thing to see. How fantastic. I'm enthusiastic about this prospect of eating all that fruit. That's awesome. Excellent. I like eating healthy, and I like pretending I'm a good person. I mean, I like healthy diets. So, that's going with breakfast. And I'm happy about that. Hey. Hi. I had 2 burritos with a power drink and a cup of coffee. And I've done 2 albuterol today. I wanted to add something specific here. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. I'm sorry. I can't edit that out. It's not what I wanted to add. It's kind of related. What I wanted to add was that since I've been especially sick lately, referring specifically to the events leading up to as well as following my admittance into the local ER. Since I've been in this rut, one of the main symptoms of my illness, not a cause but a symptom, is being low energy. I'm just tired. I'm exhausted. Part of that is contributed to the coffee you just saw me do, which I do far more than I record. I usually try and make sure I can keep that out of the videos because it's unpleasant to just sit here and, oh look, he's coughing again. I usually try and make sure that's not in the video, but just now that was. It's in the video, so I'll try not to do that too often. One of the symptoms of my being sick is being low energy. This is not only caused by having an aggressive cough, but also from a recent weight loss. For about the past, oh no, I got a dry mouth. Excuse me, this is a bit rude of me. For about the past 10 years, my weight has been stable at 145 pounds to 150. It's been in that 5-pound range for about 10 years. Much to the irritation of myself and my doctors, for we both say that I need to be gaining weight. And I'm on a 4,000 calorie a day diet. Doesn't mean I always get 4,000 calories a day. It means that's what I'm aiming for. That's what I'd like. That's ideal for me. So for about 10 years, my weight has been stable. It has at least been staying there. I hadn't been weighed on a scale for quite a while. At least not in any doctor's office. So yesterday, I went to see a pulmonologist who was very helpful, who proved that he was on our team, on our side, to get the medications we need, to get the treatment from a CF certified clinic that we need. He's been very helpful in that way. Yesterday when we were at the pulmonologist, I stood on a scale sort of offhand. It was just sitting there in the office. McKenna and I were sitting around reading. And the scale said that I weighed 137 pounds. And both of us assumed the scale was wrong, because my weight had been stable for about 10 years, above 145 to 150 pounds. We assumed that the scale was off. I've checked my weight here at home on a scale that I've used for about the past 8 or 9 years. Excuse me while I breathe. And it confirmed that my weight is indeed at 137 pounds, which indicates that I've recently lost between 10 to 15 pounds, which is a big deal. That is not a little weight for me. That is not losing a few pounds. That is akin to falling down a ditch and being incapable of climbing back out. I have lost weight and I don't seem to be able to gain it back. I've been at about 145 to 150 pounds for the past 10 years, despite my greatest efforts to gain weight. As if I'm incapable of gaining weight, which is not good. That's weight that I want on my body. I've recently lost between 10 to 15 pounds that I don't think I'm capable of gaining back. And the reason I suspect this much is based on a 10-year record of being incapable of gaining weight despite my best efforts. So this puts me in a different position than I have been. This puts me in a position to consider, and to suppose getting something like a G-tube installed so I can be getting calories at night. It's just a thought that I have right now, but all things considered, it's something that I may have to consider in the future. It's something that will probably come up as being very reasonable. Because for 10 years I've been incapable of gaining weight, but I've been stable. Recently I've lost weight, and nothing indicates that I'm capable of gaining it back on my own. So something that's probably something that is going to come up, hopefully within my next clinical visit, is maybe a G-tube, maybe a nasal tube. It's a different thing. It's kind of similar. I know a little bit about it. But that's just kind of what's defining the next chapter in my life. I've lost weight. Now I need to get it back. And it's not going to be a simple task. Right now I'm eating a PB&J with strawberry preservatives, frozen blueberries, and cinnamon. I'm having that with my third power drink today. And some enzymes.